When a narcissist sees you as being too strong, they don't admire it, they don't respect it, they fear it. Because your strength, your true strength, comes from something they can't touch, your authenticity. It's not about being loud or aggressive. It's not about ego or dominance. Your strength is in your presence. It's in your peace, your clarity, your refusal to play a rigged game. And to a narcissist, that's terrifying. They relied on your doubts, your second guessing, your need to be liked, your tendency to keep the peace, even at the cost of your own peace. They fed off your silence. They fed off your willingness to shrink. But now, you're not shrinking anymore. You're choosing yourself. You're listening to your intuition. And you've stopped needing their validation. And that's when everything changes. Because now, you are the threat. Not because you're hurting them, but because you're no longer letting them hurt you. Your light, your energy, your stability, it disrupts their game. It pulls back the mask, and they panic. You've stepped out of the role they cast you in, the one where you doubt yourself, chase their approval, and carry their projections. And they don't know what to do with someone who's no longer confused. So what happens next? What do narcissists do when they see that you've gotten too strong? Let's talk about it. 1. They will subtly undermine you. It's not always loud. It's not always obvious. Narcissists are often more strategic than that. They'll drop small comments, just enough to make you question yourself. Are you sure that's the right decision? You used to be so easy to talk to. Wow, you've really changed. It's not concern, it's control. These are jabs disguised as gentle observations. They're testing you, pushing at your confidence, trying to find cracks in your self-worth so they can wedge their way back in. And if they can't do it directly, they'll go through other people. They'll talk behind your back. They'll plant seeds of doubt in mutual friends, hoping it gets back to you. Why? Because if they can't get in your head themselves, they'll try to get someone else to carry the message. This isn't about you being wrong. It's about them not being able to control your reality anymore, and that's what truly threatens them. 2. They'll flip the script. When they can't break you down, they'll try to rewrite the story. Suddenly, you're the villain. You're the problem. You're selfish. You've changed. You think you're better than everyone else now. They'll claim you've gone cold, distant, unreasonable. Why? Because you no longer exist to meet their emotional needs. You're no longer apologizing for your boundaries. You're no longer making yourself smaller so they can feel big. And that doesn't fit their narrative. So they flip it. Now your strength becomes a flaw. Your boundaries become cruelty. Your self-respect becomes arrogance. But here's the truth. They're not reacting to who you are. They're reacting to who they can no longer control. 3. Their goal is emotional confusion. This is the narcissist's most dangerous weapon. They don't want you to feel sure of yourself. They don't want you to feel grounded or peaceful or confident. They want you spinning. They want you unsure, anxious, walking on eggshells. They'll say one thing and do another. They'll give you just enough kindness to keep you hooked, and just enough cruelty to keep you questioning yourself. They'll bait you, then blame you for reacting. They create chaos and then accuse you of being the unstable one. It's manipulation in its most covert form, and if you're not aware of it, it can leave you drained, confused, and doubting everything you thought was true. But here's the turning point. You don't need to make emotional sense of what they do, because none of it was ever meant to make sense. It was never about honesty, never about mutual respect, never about connection. It was about power. At the moment you stop trying to decode their chaos, the moment you stop trying to find meaning in the madness, you reclaim your peace. You take your power back, because their greatest fear isn't your anger, it's your clarity. Your ability to walk away without bitterness, to heal without needing revenge, to rise without dragging them with you. That's the strength they can't handle. That's the strength they can't control. They want to leave you feeling smaller, so they can feel bigger than they really are. But healing comes when you stop shrinking, when you stop explaining, stop defending, and start trusting yourself again. You don't need their permission to be strong. You don't need their approval to stand tall. And you certainly don't need their validation to know who you are. Reclaim your narrative. Stand in your truth. And remember this: your strength is not the problem. It's their illusion of control that's breaking, and that's not your responsibility to fix. If this message spoke to you, and you're on your own healing journey, like this video to let the algorithm know that this kind of content matters. Comment below and share your experience. Your voice might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more content to help you stay grounded, strong, and aligned with your truth. If you're looking for deeper support or guidance, I offer one-on-one coaching. The link is in the description. And if you'd like to support the channel, donations are always appreciated. They help me continue creating this content for those who need it most. You can find the donation link below. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing your healing. And remember, your strength isn't too much. It's exactly what sets you free.